Hey there everybody, just a quick little tutorial on how to install and or remove these Shimano Hollowtech II style cranks. So just kind of looking it over there, you got two pinch bolts that are going in alternating directions. Got a 5mm hex key that'll undo the bolts, and then you got this little tool here, a little spline drive tool to either loosen or tighten the little preload cap there. It's a park tool. It's also got a little pin to undo the little plastic retaining clip there. So first step, what you're going to do is undo the 5mm bolts there, little hex key bolts, Allen bolts, whichever you want to call them. But you don't want to just undo one all the way and then go to the other. You want to kind of alternate, maybe turn them about an eighth to a quarter turn per bolt until they're all the way loose, which they will spin freely, you know, just with the ball end or the short end there of the wrench. So yeah, once you get them to that point and they back it all the way out, you're ready to undo your little safety clip there. So I'll take the little, you can use a pick or something, small screwdriver, something, just hook in, grab the little end of that plastic piece. So once you get that disengaged, you can undo your little preload cap there. It's our little spline tool, so we're going to unscrew that, and from here the crank arm should just slide right on off. Sometimes if it's a little tight, you may have to smack it with a rubber mallet just to get that off of there. So once you get that thing off, you got your there's a little close-up of the little plastic clip thing there. But this part, sometimes you can just pull that straight out. Other times it's going to be stuck in there a little bit, so you may have to give the end of the spindle a little whack with a mallet there and slide it out from there. You know, after that you can clean up all your stuff or switch your cranks, bottom bracket, whatever. That's the little hole where the pin engages into there. But yeah, just a basic straight 24mm diameter spindle. This particular crank, it's, well, all Shimano cranks are going to have this little rubber seal. This one actually popped out when I took the crank out. Usually those will stay in, but if that pops out, just press it right back in there. Yeah, there's a little close-up of the little retainer pin thing. So it's a little piece of plastic, and then there's a little metal pin attached to the bottom that engages into that spindle. So keeps it on there in case the crank works loose. You're not going to lose your crank arm there. But anyway, these are just the thread-in cups. There's several different variations, but they're all going to essentially, any Shimano bottom bracket's going to line up in the with the bearings in the same location, whether it's press fit or whatever. So greased up the bearing shells there and slide our spindle in, and then just slip the non-drive side crank arm there, and then your little compression plug, you just thread that down in there, and basically you just want to snug it down till everything's pulled together. Sometimes you may just whack the drive side. You can hit it with a mallet just to seat everything in, but you don't want to over tighten that. Just snug it to where it's all the plays out, but you know, it still spins freely. Press down your little plastic piece there with the retainer pin, and then reverse the process of tightening the bolts there. You just want to alternate back and forth. Once you get some torque in there, just you kind of want to do the same thing. Go maybe a quarter turn per bolt, and you want to end up with 10 to 14 Newton meters as far as torque wise, and that's basically it. It's a pretty simple and straightforward process with these. Probably one of the easier cranks to actually take on and off. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was helpful. Please consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys next time.